A growing number of people are beginning to feel like something sinister is happening to their minds, as if their constant exposure to the internet, specifically the type of content they consume, is making them, quite literally, dumber. And let's be honest, this isn't exactly breaking news. It's painfully obvious now that nearly every social media platform has introduced some form of short form video feed. And these companies don't just want you to click, they're banking on it because they understand one simple truth. The novelty of quick, easily digestible content keeps people engaged far longer than they intended to stay. And to keep that novelty alive, they'll do anything. Show two videos at once, add flashing subtitles, pair gaming footage with stand up comedy, you name it. Whatever it takes to keep that dopamine flowing. And people are starting to feel the effects. The more they consume this kind of content, the more drained, foggy, and hollow they feel. It's reached a point where the internet has coined an entirely new phrase for it: brain rot content. The implication? That your brain is literally decaying from this constant barrage of stimulation. And honestly, there's a shred of truth in that idea. Studies show our attention spans are shrinking. In fact, by 2021, the average time someone spent on their phone before switching tasks was just 10 seconds. 10. And yet, none of this is new. People have been warning us about this for years. Brain rot didn't emerge out of nowhere. It's a cultural response to something that's been festering for a while. But here's the real question: is it true? Is the modern internet landscape eating away at our brains, turning us into passive, glassy eyed zombies? Are we just slaves to the algorithm now, prisoners of our own smartphones? Is there truly nothing we can do? Well, of course there's nothing we can do. It's too late. The end is near. Pack it up. Except, maybe not. See, I think we're asking the wrong question. It seems like society has become obsessed with the idea that external forces are in control, that we're powerless victims of our environment, that short form videos are so addictive, so perfectly engineered for engagement, that we have no choice but to keep watching, that our brains are being hijacked and there's nothing we can do. But here's a thought: nothing, no app, no video, no algorithm can actually make you do anything. Short form content isn't alive, it's not sentient. It can't grab you by the collar and force you to consume it. There are countless harmful things in the world you're not tempted to seek out. And sure, there's an argument to be made about handing smartphones to toddlers and raising iPad kids. But if you're watching this, odds are your brain is mostly formed. You're not a toddler, which means you're responsible for your actions, even if it doesn't always feel that way. Take anger, for example. Some people claim they just can't control it, but many who go through anger management or rehab learn that they can. They just never knew how. They learned that control was always possible. It just wasn't practiced. Which brings me to what I believe is the real brain rot, and it's not caused by TikTok, YouTube Shorts, or any screen you're looking at right now. The real brain rot is this persistent, toxic belief that you are not in control of your own behavior. It's the insidious idea that your surroundings, the things, tools, and distractions around you have more power over your choices than you do. That's simply not true. If you're saying, I want to be productive, but I'm just addicted to my phone, what you're really saying is, I've chosen not to take responsibility for my time. If you're saying, once I beat this internet addiction, then I'll finally start living the life I want, you're not setting a goal. You're building a mental prison. That mindset is a loop you'll never escape from. It's helplessness disguised as self-awareness. It's learned powerlessness. This is determinism in disguise, a quiet surrender of your free will. And the most dangerous part? The ideas you believe in tend to become real for you. If you believe you're powerless, you will act powerless. You'll wait for the perfect mood, the perfect situation, the perfect spark to finally do what you already want to do. But here's a truth that's hard to swallow. You make around 35,000 decisions every single day. That's not a metaphor. That's real. And the decision means choice, which means you have the option in each of those moments to do something different. So no, your brain isn't rotting, but your belief in your own power might be. And that's something only you can fix.